Hi, it's Nørgaard. So today I'm doing this full-faced makeup look, and this is using the LA Colors eyeshadow trio in the color Dandelion. This eyeshadow trio was under $2, I believe. It was ridiculously inexpensive and I really love it. These eyeshadows are so pigmented and beautiful. So this is the look I came up with using that trio. So if you guys like this makeup look, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and watch in high definition. And without further ado, here is the tutorial. So to begin this look, I'm going to use my Smashbox Pore Minimizing Photo Finish Primer. I just got this, I have never tried it before. So I don't have horrible pores, but I mean, I do have them. So I do like to make them look less noticeable. I'm also trying out a new foundation. This is the Estée Lauder Double Wear. And I have this in the color 1W1 and it's called Bone. So I really hope it matches. I have heard nothing but good things about this. I still have not found a foundation I like more than the Rimmel Stay Matte. But I do want to find a really good liquid foundation. Because it's kind of hard to cream contour and highlight and apply cream blush on top of the Rimmel. And I'm of course going to use my beauty blender, which is my holy grail for applying foundations. It blends out super easily. The coverage is good, but it's not amazing, so I am applying a second layer. So let's see how it builds. So I'm going to highlight my face with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in the color Fair Neutral. So I'm highlighting my entire face today since I want to get into cream highlight and contour. I also blend this out with the beauty blender. So I'm going to do some cream contour with this little thing from Wet n Wild. So this is called the MegaGlo Dual-Ended Contour Stick in the color Light Medium. And this is the contour side and this is what I'm going to use. So I'm going to do all around the hairline and the cheekbones. And of course I'm going to carve out my jawline. And I guess I can also do my nose a little bit, but I think I need a brush for that. I hope this is not one of those kind of products that sets really quickly, because then I'm going to be screwed. So I'm using this e.l.f. concealer brush to do the nose contour. So let's try and see if I can blend it out. Hopefully. It's a little bit stiff, but it does blend out if you just work with it. So far so good. I'm actually really enjoying it. So I'm using my Mercier Secret Brightening Powder to set all the concealed areas. And as you guys can probably see, I already set my under eye areas. So now I'm just setting the rest. And to set the rest of my face, I'm going to use this transparent powder by Rimmel. This is the Stay Matte. So I'm just doing a light dusting of this. So to add some color back into the face, I'm going to use my NARS Laguna bronzer. And I'm basically just going over where I applied the cream contour, of course. So I just bronzed up my entire face, and as you can see, I just baked underneath my cheekbones. My makeup is kind of acting up today, so I'm trying my best to save it. And I'm just going to put the fan on because it's so hot in here. So I hope the fan is not too distracting. I might put it off again. So anyways, I'm going to contour a little bit with my New York Color Wheel Mosaic Face Powder. And this one is in the color All Over Bronze Glow. So I'm just kind of following the line between the powder and the bronzer. And then of course I'm going over my nose contour. For blush, I'm going to use this NARS one, and this is in the color Deep Throat, and I'm just applying it down here and then upwards. And for highlight, I'm using something new again, and this is Moonlight Pearls Baked Highlighter by e.l.f. And I'm using the e.l.f. Small Tapered Brush, and then I of course also highlight the nose. So now I'm just blending everything out. So I start with the bronzer on my forehead, and then I also go over the nose contour and highlight, and then I blend down my neck And then finally I brush away all this excess powder. Now to set everything, I'm going to use my e.l.f. Illuminating Mist Set. So before I get started on my eyes, I'm going to apply some of this Dr. House Care lip balm to prep my lips. So for my eyebrows, I'm going to use the Anastasia Dip Brow in the color Soft Brown. So I'm going to do a thick, intense brow today. And I'm using my little Essence Angle brush. So I'm sticking to my natural brow shape. I'm just making my brows a bit thicker. And of course a lot darker and more defined. And as always, I use a lighter color in the front of my brows to make my brows look a little more natural and not so harsh. So today I'm using the Jord Brow Bar to Go in the color Blonde to Brunette. And I just popped the lightest color right here in the very inner part of my eyebrows. So I'm going to use a bit of this Technique Natural Lashes Clear Mascara just to set the brows in place. As my eyeshadow primer, I'm going to use Urban Decay Primer Potion. And I'm going to apply this from lash line up to the brow bone. And I just blend it out with my finger. You could also use a sponge or a brush, whatever you like. So the next step is optional, but it really makes the lip color pop. I'm going to use this cream eyeshadow duo by e.l.f. in the color Eggplant. And I'm going to use the olive green color. And I'm just applying a thin layer of this right on the eyelid. And this product is very emollient. So I would definitely not apply too much. So now I'm using my LA Colors Dandelion palette or trio, and I'm going to start out with the olive green color. So now I'm going to use this orangey bronzy color just to blend out the edge of this olive green eyeshadow. So I'm just blending it right on the border of the olive green to have a nice little fade. So once I have the kind of orangey bronzy color in the crease, I'm going to apply a bit of my face powder underneath the brows. In this palette or this trio, there's not really a color I would use on the brow bone, so I'm just going to use a bit of face powder instead. So I'm just using it on a concealer brush, just dusting it on right here. And this can also help to blend out the orangey bronzy color. So right around my inner corner, I'm going to use the light yellow color, and I'm using an e.l.f. defining eye brush. So instead of doing my lower lash line first, I'm going to do some eyeliner in the waterlines. I'm using my MAC Molder eye kohl. So I start out by applying it to the upper waterline and then onto the lower lash line. And then I'm using my MAC pencil brush with a bit of the olive eyeshadow, and I'm blending it downwards. And then I'm doing the same to my other eye. So now that I have both eyes done, I'm going to do some gel eyeliner. And I almost never do gel eyeliner because I don't have the right brush. But I went ahead and got this MAC 266, and I'm really hoping this is going to be good for some gel and cream liner. So by the way, I'm using this one from Wet n Wild. It's just a black gel liner. So once I have my eyeliner on, I'm going to curl my lashes. I have this new one from BH Cosmetics that I'm going to try out. And my mascara today is the Rimmel Lash Accelerator Endless. So I'm popping this on the top and bottom lashes as usual. So the falsies I'm going to be wearing are a fresh new pair of the MAC number 36 lashes. And I'm using this Revlon eyelash glue. I don't like this very much. Do you see how messy it is? But it will have to do because I don't have any other eyelash glue at the moment. And I'm going to use my new BH Cosmetics False Lashes applicator. So I'm going to apply a little bit more of the eyeliner to make it seem like these are my actual lashes. And I'm also going to apply a little bit more mascara just to again make it seem like it's my own natural lashes. And now finally for lips, I'm going to do Stone by MAC. I think that will look really cute with this eye look. At least that's the idea. So I'm starting out with Stone lip pencil. And then I'm filling in my lips with Stone lipstick. You could just use either the lipstick or the lip liner. You don't necessarily have to use both, but I have them both, so why not use them? Okay, so here you guys have the finished look. So I really hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun to film. And I think this kind of makeup is perfect for this time of year, the fall months. So if you're looking for a good fall eyeshadow trio, I would totally recommend this. It's really gorgeous. So yeah, if you like this look, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. So that's all. I will see you guys in my next video. So thank you so much for watching and take care and bye bye!